I have bachelor's degree in economics, master's in business, yet it took me years before I truly took my personal finance under control. Here I want to share the 9 easy to implement habits that help me to truly transform my money life, backed by science, expert advice, and of course my personal experience. Let's get there. Track your expenses. First, you need to understand where are you standing. Research shows that people who track expenses, especially manually, reduce discretionary spending, increase budget slack, and make on-target adjustments more often. I started by listing out my rent, utility bills, truly looking at how much I spend on subscriptions, groceries, in just a simple Excel sheet. Almost immediately, you will spot a forgotten €12 subscription on some app. Canceling that would free up to €150. Small change, yet it's a good start. Nowadays, banking apps do automatic tagging, but the act of reviewing your categories builds financial self-awareness, which research shows mediates lasting behavior change. Budget on payday. A budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. This is actually a step 1, but in action. On payday, I divide my net into 4 different accounts. The first one is essentials, second one is savings, third one is investments, and the last one is money to spend. Some people use different accounts, and I take it one step further and use different banks. One gives a better rates on a savings account, another one gives an extra on miles or points for your spendings. It helps not only to get the most from them, but also clear up mental pockets and stop accidental overspending, making money that are not in the last bracket out of sight, out of mind. Negotiate your salary. I learned this from other YouTubers, but only understood its real power after trying it myself. I realized it is your own responsibility to make sure that your superiors are well aware about your ambition. So make your case on why you think you deserve a better pay. Prepare your market stats or ask your boss, what can I do in order to grow? This might help you to find a path to a better pay together with your decision maker, or give you some clarity on your perspectives in the current role in your company. Use the tax system to your own advantage. The only things certain in life are death and tax. Non-profits like the Tax Foundation show that €1 invested in professional tax advice can yield up to €4 in savings through credits, deductions, and legal strategies. Wealthy people are well aware of that, but regular folks like us can also use that. For example, for my side hustle, I wasn't aware that I can deduct my €500 software subscription as a business expense until my tax advisor pointed it out. That alone slashed my taxable income by €500, saving me roughly €100 immediately. So, get familiar with the tax system, or better have a consultation with a tax advisor to learn how to use the tax system legally for your own advantage. Cool down period before big purchases. Impulse buying research shows that delaying non-essential purchase by 24 or 48 hours dramatically lowers the chances of regret or pain of paying. I was not aware of that research, but I came to that intuitively. So when I spot a gadget or some other potential purchase that can hit my wallet and was not budgeted, I wait for 2 days. If the urge doesn't go away, I ask myself why actually I want to buy it. What am I trying to get from that? Is there another way to feel this need? If all the previous questions are answered and the urge is still there, but I still rather feel confused, I ask myself the final boss question. So if I buy it and later on decide that I don't want it, how much would it cost and how difficult it is to resell it? How much would I lose? After that, the impulse purchase either doesn't happen or it becomes a conscious decision to buy. Pay off debt strategically. Psychologists find that debt causes chronic stress, reducing cognitive bandwidth for other financial decisions. A clear payoff plan alleviates that mental load. I did not have to pay for my education, I had scholarships, I pay off my credit card bills almost instantly, and yet there were a few times when I was in debt. And I was a prime example of what psychologists say, until I made an active decision to face my debt and make a plan. Make minimum payments on all debt to avoid penalties. Redirect extra funds to high-yield savings account marked for debt. Of course, considering its interest is higher than that of the debt. As soon as it was possible, I paid all the debts. My takeaway is, first of all, face it. Second, make a plan. Third, don't worry about it. Just stick to the plan. Load yourself with financial content. A 2022 survey found that adults who engage with financial media, books, podcasts, courses are 50% more likely to report confidence managing money. Well, correlation and causation here is questionable for me, but I'm gonna speak for myself. My financial education started the first year of bachelor's in economics degree, but my personal finance active journey actually started with one of the videos from YouTube like this one. Find YouTubers you trust, read the books that brings value, and listen to podcasts that you can relate to, because different financial perspectives might give you different ideas. For instance, The Millionaire Next Door will demonstrate you the value of having a strong financial habits, while Die with Zero would remind you that money is not an end goal and how to spend this money well. Learn from others and find your own balance. Start investing early. Einstein said compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. And I trust Einstein and I trust math, but when you make a really small amount of money, this compound interest doesn't sound that interesting. That was the case for me. I was making really small money, yet I found another reason why starting to invest early. Back then, I viewed that as just a financial exercise. So I don't need to start lifting the big weights as long as I just build my habit, as long as I just really show up constantly. So when I'm able to lift bigger weights, aka invest bigger money, the habit is there, I know the path, I'm not afraid, and I already have some small results that pushes me to keep going. And this decision was really right. I'm really grateful to myself a few years ago for start doing that. Give to charity from every paycheck. This one is probably my favorite. Research shows that regular givers report 25% higher well-being than non-givers, and that generosity builds the sense of abundance. Every time the pay hits my bank account, a small portion of it goes to a charity of my choice. It gives me the sense that money have no power over me if I can easily let them go. What's more, it gives the sense that money are well spent supporting the cause I stand for. Those are the 9 habits that help me to redesign my relationships with money, backed by science, honed by life experience, and sustainable for life. Pick one to start today and you will be already one step ahead. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next videos.